Hey, good morning. This is going to be a short stream this time. Starting a little bit later today, but also got something else, something different, new thing. All these are new. So, at church, I've got a really great bunch of guys that we do this thing every once in a while where it's just a morning Bible study, get together and fellowship a little bit every week, just once a week. And this, in this, I guess you call semester, fall, we're going to be taking a bit more of an emphasis on each of us individually preaching this to a certain degree. So just each of us is going to bring a challenge and a passage and preach, share it with all of our fellow brethren. So I picked, and I'm up first. So the passage I have picked is the first chapter of Ephesians. So it's a really dense passage. It's one of the ones that when I'm struggling with getting in a wrong mental space, it's one of the ones that keeps getting recommended to come back to. And remember, what does God say about who I am? Rather than trying to think through all of the minutiae of what do I think? Well, that is changeable to no end. But all that aside, the bit of advice that I've received for how to go about studying a passage for preaching it is to first go through, especially a dense Pauline letter like this, to go through and essentially diagram the sentences and say, well, who's the subject and what is the object of each of the statements. So I don't know how well this is gonna translate. I'm gonna try and let you guys see what I'm writing and typing, and we'll go from there. And yes, again, this is partially just to learn how to use the equipment and tools that I have at my disposal. And it's also partly because I think that this is valuable information. I might as well be sharing it. Let me just adjust my camera settings just a little bit. There we go. Alrighty. So Ephesians 1. incidentally. I'm also trying to memorize this chapter, verse by verse, and so that's another reason I chose this one to bring a challenge on. And I just started the memorization, so I'm not. This is about as far as I've memorized. And also, I've not actually diagrammed sentences or anything like that. Long time. It's been out of English classes for. Also trying out how having background music will work. Because I haven't tried that before. Okay, so this so in this first part, it's simply Paul and introducing himself by name, and he is a apostle by the will of God. So that's who he is, and then why. So why he is who he is. Actually, that is. then who is he talking to? It's to the saints who are in Ephesus and faithful. So it's who and in Ephesus are faithful. And I know I am not. I probably should review all of the methods and ways and formatting for diagramming a sentence. Let's just start simple here. It's the saints. So it could be shortened to Paul to the saints. And what is he saying to them? Grace and peace. So these are the what? This is the. Is it just that it has a implied verb of? Well, it's to and from. It's not saying how it is to or from. Like it's nothing given or bestowed. It's just but it is from God. And who is God? He is our Father. And then the Lord Jesus, who is Christ. So God, who is our Father. So grace and peace from God and Jesus to you. Okay. So to sum that up and paraphrase, it would be just Paul to the faithful saints in I guess with Paul being the one who is saying this, he would be the one bringing this grace and peace. So yeah, I'll say So that's that. It would be. I think that is a not awful paraphrase. Okay. So I am unfortunately out of time for today. But the nice thing is we've got more days. I have to actually be presenting this well, challenge here on Wednesday. So I'm going to be trying to get this wrapped up pretty quick, but might see that. Might do that off camera. Probably do that a lot off camera. Because I'm gonna be trying to get through verses 1 through 14. That's all the way to here, so that's a few verses. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Until then.